Hello, Master Manifestors. Welcome back to MethodMuse, where we talk about science based manifestation methods and concepts. Today, we're talking about revision regulation, basically revising the past in the most effective way. So, let's get started. Evaluating events. Our brains interpret events based on associations and our current state at the time. When you review the past, you're seeing a copy of the updates your brain made at that time, at that moment, based on that current state. And your mind adds in any missing details so that it keeps the story coherent. And revising the past can be as simple as examining it differently. Like when you watch a movie and it has a twist ending, and your brain fills in all the missing details from before when you realize, oh, this meant this and this and this and this. And remember, you're only aware of what your mind allows you to be aware of based on your identity and your behavioral predictive systems and your associations and where it allows your attention to go. So if you fill in a missing detail like that, then it just updates and reintegrates the entire system. And manifestation revision, it expands the awareness of events. So when you think of the memory mindset, nothing that happens means anything about your value ability or abilities. It doesn't mean anything about you. I mean, it is personal because you're having a personal experience with it, but it's not like the universe out to get you. We're complex systems engaging with other complex layered systems, and events are data that we can examine to adjust our trajectory, but we can't control the story. If you've ever heard the saying, best laid plans of mice and men, yeah, it doesn't matter. That there are a lot of factors that we cannot possibly be aware of. There are lots of underlying systems, other connections, things we don't know about. So we can try to make these plans and try to adjust and change things, but it's easier to do that as we go, even if we have a grander end vision. And we need to allow our our vision to adjust to new information. Being too static doesn't allow the awareness to bring in the experiences that you want. And as I was saying, the universe doesn't punish or test you. Everything is just a series of state, a series of emergent properties from those systems and interactions that even happen within ourselves in our automated programs, in our mental and nervous system programs. And this is where observation needs that emotional regulation so that we can accept, so we can be aware of more. We need that acceptance to be, to have more awareness. And when you're patching the past, you're not making things up. Remember that the identity is the mind's behavior prediction system, and it influences what you're allowed to notice because the brain wants to conserve energy. So only what makes sense to our current mental story gets through. So when we're viewing these past events, we're viewing them with new eyes, and we have an opportunity to revise that concept of how we view it when it adjusts that behavioral program. So we're actually adjusting our identity, the behavior system, right? By reviewing the past a little bit differently, adding more details, adding more context, imagery, rescripting is a therapy tool that focuses on changing mental stories about past events. So when you add more detail, it adjusts the meaning, the context, and it balances that emotional attachment, and it allows you to focus more on meeting your needs at this moment based on that memory and where your identity needs to be to manifest the things that you want in your life. Thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and sign up for the Method News newsletter in the description below.